Okay, Fandroid, now we're on part 3. I apologize. There's just so many options on Go Launcher EX. I can't squeeze it into 15 minutes, which is required on YouTube. I can't go over 15 minutes. So anyways, I'll try to hurry up and get this finished up now. What I'm demonstrating now is the home screens, adding and subtracting home screens from Go Launcher EX. It's very, very simple. You just go in here and hit that plus sign and it adds blank home screens, which you can then move around or delete them if you want to. The ones that don't have anything on them, you just delete it by hitting the X up in the right hand corner. If I go in here and add some apps or widgets, what I really like about the way they've set it up, I click on my applications and here's all the list of all my apps, and whatever apps I want on there, I click, check mark, highlight them, and I'll go down here, go through all these and just check mark a couple of them, whatever. Of course I'm just doing it randomly, but if I was setting it up, I would put whatever ones I wanted on there. And once I have all the ones that I want, I hit finish and all my apps are on there. I don't have to go one at a time. So that's a big time saver, because as you can tell, I use my home screens. I know a lot of people just add one or two apps or a widget or something, and they like that clean look. They don't like the cluttered look. That doesn't bother me at all. I like to use my home screens. So that really helps me out when I'm creating home screens. I can put those all up there, and then I can pick those up and move them around wherever I want to. They don't float back up to the top like they did on SPB Shell 3D. So I like that. I'll move these out of the way so you can see I'll add a widget up here. Oh, I don't have these downloaded. They only have a couple widgets so far. Hopefully they'll add some more. They don't have a whole lot of widgets for Go Launcher, but I can of course add my Android widgets, and I'll just put battery left up there, and then I can resize that if I want to, and that just kind of centers it. But like if I wanted to add let's see, mixing for example, and I would put 4x4. See, since I have the grid size 5x5, the 4x4 is smaller, so then I would just go in here and resize that to any size I like, or if I want it smaller. And then move that. So there's all kinds of neat things I can do with this. Now if I want to get rid of that home screen, I go in here, and like I was showing you, if there's nothing on the home screen, I just hit that X and it disappears immediately. But if there's something on there and I hit that X, I can't accidentally get rid of it. It'll come up here and ask me that I'm sure I do want to get rid of that home screen. So I would put OK. Go back to this other one. Click OK. Those are gone now, and any of these home screens, like this is the far left hand home screen. Now, of course I have it on looping, but if I didn't, it would end right here. I'll go in and show you. Display settings, circularity. So you see, go from left to right. It would end right there. So say I wanted this home screen all the way on the other side, instead of having to reconfigure it on some of the other launchers. On this launcher, I just pick it up Bring it over there. And now it's at that end. So that's pretty neat that you can move the home screens around like that. Put it back down. And my main home screen is highlighted, that little home box, excuse me, is highlighted. Oh, come on. And that shows me that when I hit my home button, it'll go to that main home screen. Goes back there, and if I hit it again, of course it goes to the preview. But if I want another one, say I want this one to be my main home screen, and I would just highlight. No, okay, yeah. So now I've highlighted that home yellow, and then when I hit the home button, then it should go to that screen. So I can choose whichever main home screen I want just by clicking that little house. And that's the way. Oh, and adding and subtract, or moving around apps once they're on a page, a home screen, I would just pick it up, drag it over here, and then it opens up my home screen preview area so that I can drag it to any screen I want to instead of having to flip through the screens. I would just drop it in there. There it is. Now I can pick it up and move it around. Now if I move this around, they don't get out of my way like they did on the SPB Shell 3D. I like that about SPB, but on this one I would have to manually move something out of the way if I wanted it down there. But anyways, it's still quite easy to move apps around however you want them configured on your home screens. Put that back down there. So whoops, I've got my stuff disappeared. So that's the features on Go Launcher EX. That's why it's my favorite. So much customization that you can do to it to make it your own. You're not limited like you are on SPB Shell 3D. Of course, all the 3D effects have been running in the background there, so you can see that it looks pretty neat, and it would definitely catches attention of other people who aren't familiar with it. But as far as functionality goes, I definitely would give Go Launcher EX the award there. So this is Outlaw 71 signing off.